What is up, YouTube? I am your host, Professor Sticks, back in here with another Call of Duty Warzone video. Today we're spectating some Warzone Solos, and if you're watching this video, you're here because you're trying to get some more wins or you're trying to be entertained, and this is the right place to be. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys strategies during gunfights, strategies during rotations, and strategies to help you win more games and ultimately have more fun at the game, because at the end of the day, that's what we're here to do. We're here to have fun and we're here to win games. I always advise you at the beginning of every game to land where you're going to find a lot of money and to land near areas where strongholds might be, or to land by a safe cracker. So my boy over here has landed where a safe cracker is, and he's already begun the safe cracker mission, which is going to fast track his ability to be able to buy his primary weapons from the buy station. And ultimately, you want to have at least a mid to long range gun that is from your loadout, because you can't trust these ground loot weapons for the mid to long range fights. You can trust them for the close range fights, but you can't trust them for the mid range fight. Also, one thing I also want to tell you guys is try not to land so far out of the zone, because it's just not one of the best strategies for you. You're going to be fighting against the zone pulling in, and you're going to be fighting against people trying to hold you out. So before you land, try to strategically land not really center circle, but in areas where you know that the zone is going to be better off for you. That's number one, because a lot of times what people do is they actually die to the gas. They die to trying to get to their, they try to, see if you can get the high ground, maybe quick. No footsteps from the other guy. I think he's getting high ground. Thought I heard somebody on the ladder to the right. Let's try. It's a good play, but also at the same time, and we make sure. Oh yeah, right there, you saw him. Good stun. Doesn't hit. He's up top. Let's go, baby. That's a good win right there with the Finneck. And I like the fact that he picked up the Finneck first from his primary loadouts, because a lot of the fights right now are gonna be close range. Now we can get enough money. Well, now we actually have. Good stun. Hit some. Hit the Semtex. Get a crack on that. Oh, I love the way he's moving right now. I love this. I love this. I love this. Did he go back up top? Now gas is closing in, so we got to get this fight quickly done, and then we got to rotate out of here. Now we got to go, boy. We got to go. Bro, we gotta go. You see what I'm talking about? Don't land so far out of the zone, because now we gotta go to the gulag. Now we lost because of gas. This is never the way that you want to go out. And so we were too concerned trying to get that last man, and we should have had that self-awareness, head on a swivel, looked at that mini-map and seen that the gas was closing in. Ooh, my man Fart Master getting shot at. Backs up a little bit, gets some high ground. He spots his enemy, takes that shot, does miss. Now, one thing I do want to also mention too, when you're in your gunfights, guys, let's get those heady glitches. Make it hard for your enemy to hit you. Pulls out the UAV, good play right here. That's going to give him some information. Can we see this guy on the map over here? We do see him on the map. Wait, we don't see him on the map. There's this guy. His UAV's working. Oh yeah, you know what? It is bugged. Can't trust anything we see on our end over here on the UI. He's holding this angle right here. And that guy is a sweaty man. Oh, he's missing every shot. This guy is closing the distance like an absolute animal. He brings out the Icarus. The Icarus recoil is shaky at best. Gets absolutely destroyed by Elite Boy. Golly, Elite Boy with 7 kills. We have found ourselves an absolute demon. Let's get it. Let's get it. At this point, 7 kills is demon play right now. Who knows what demons are? You know what I'm saying? I'll be watching some of the top streamers and they're still struggling to drop 20s. You know, most of the times they're dropping like 10 to 15. So at this point in the game, with 20 people left on the map, it's 20 people. Ooh, good movement. Ego Child's this guy, he's crazy. He's crazy. Closing the distance, keeping it. Oh, I love it. He's playing the heady glitch. Oh my God. Let's get it. Let's absolutely get it. This guy is a... Let's break that down for a quick second. Heady glitch, making it harder for the enemy to hit him because most mans cannot even hit headshots. The recoil is too hard for them. Ego Child's the guy when he knows that he has that man cracked, and while he's plating up, keeping the head peeking to make sure he can see the enemy pulling up on him. Bravo. Bravo, Elite Boy. You played that absolutely well, and that's why you won that gunfight. Guys, rewind that and watch that back, because that right there, if you can add that to your game, you're going to be winning a lot more gunfights. And that's one of the main strategies that I wanted to talk about. When we're in gunfights, we need to make it harder for the enemy to be able to hit us. We have to. By all means, we have to make sure that we are not opening up our whole hitbox to our enemy. Oh my goodness, and the way he was replating and watching, he was like, oh, you pulling up? I got you. Switch to the close range eyes. Bop, 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 bop. That was, oh man. I might be bricked up right now. Any bounties in the cut? Absolutely no bounties anywhere close by. That is tragic. Now, he is playing kind of like in the open area, so that's why he's kind of like rotating around, seeing if he might see any shots. No, the minimap doesn't give us a lot of information. This is a freebie right here. Is this guy nuts? No! No, Elite Boy, what was this guy doing? He's not even gonna push. He has the cracked plates and he's not even gonna push. Didn't even throw a grenade in there. Oh, no way. He jumped off to the right. You didn't see him because you're aimed down sight. You can't be aimed down sight 24/7 because you're not gonna be able to see the map. Damn, we had a good one. We had a good one, but hey, at the end of the day, this is what happens in a battle royale. You're gonna get third party. That's why you gotta keep your head on a swivel. That's why I prefer that you get a UAV so you get more information and you're not fighting with less information, because when you're fighting with less information, that's when you're going to be in a situation like that. But what can you do? What can you do? Man, I'm hurt for Elite Boy, man. I really wanted to watch Elite Boy. Maybe we'll see him at the end of the game. That would be really dope to see if he maybe, because he looked like one of the better players. I just didn't like that he was kind of rotating, just kind of like in the open. And we went from elite gunplay, elite gunfight to shopping, trying to figure out what we're gonna pick up. By now, guys, you should know what you need, what kind of loadout you want to have, so you can pick up things quickly and start rotating to the next spot. You know what I'm saying? Okay, he pinged something. Oh, he wants to go get his loadout. I like it. I like it. My guy, do you know you can buy your loadout though? Like, you got enough money to buy both of your primary weapons, and then maybe you can make it to your loadout to get your perks. But let's just see. He didn't really ping the actual spot. And we'll see. We'll see. One thing I do like is that when he comes to a new spot, he definitely quickly gets some cover, like ASAP. He runs into some cover and he takes his time. No, he's not like jumping all over the place, sprinting all over the place. And if you're not the type of guy that can like win every gunfight, then this is how you kind of want to play it. You want to play slow and methodical, being rotating from spot to spot, strategically moving from spot to spot, getting into a couple fights to make sure that your trigger finger is warmed up, make sure your aim is warmed up. Doesn't mean you got to take on the whole lobby. Don't have to take on the whole lobby. But what you absolutely must do is put yourself in a position to win by holding strategic power positions. Would I consider this a strategic power position? Not really, but he's preparing for the end game. He's got a munitions box. I would definitely want to make sure that you have a gas mask, and I don't see one on him. I would also want to make sure that you have a kill streak, either a precision or a cluster, at least one of them. And I would definitely want to make sure that you have a long range weapon that is reliable, that you can trust. So make your way to the buy. Don't be scared to go to the buy. If you gotta encounter a couple fights, who cares? That's what the point of the game is. You gotta be the last one standing, so you're gonna have to take some fights, you know what I'm saying? Like, why have all this money if you're not gonna spend it? And it's funny because JGod did a poll and said how many people are getting their loadouts. Literally nobody was getting their loadouts. Not one person. I'm joking, obviously, but most people were not getting their loadouts. They were either not getting them or they were buying them from the buy station, even though there's multiple ways to get your loadouts this year. I really do think Activision is going to add back. They're going to add back the loadouts on the buy because, I mean, how can people buy skins if they're not going to use their guns? You know what I'm saying? All right, zone's closing in. He didn't have the courage to go get his loadout gun. Hey, gotta play how you wish to play. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna tell you guys to do things you're uncomfortable with, but I am gonna tell you to put yourself in an uncomfortable situation so you can get better. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna tell you guys, oh yeah, try and drop 20, run around the map on a UAV with the UAVs and the card and just try to take out as much people as you can. No, I want you guys to get wins. I want you to have fun. I don't want you going back to the lobby every 2 seconds. What you need to do is you gotta put yourself in situations where you're gonna practice your aim. You're gonna practice putting yourself in a situation where, like the earlier guy, Elite Boy, where you gotta be smart with your gunfights. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work the heady. Okay, he's pushing, take a couple shots, break armor, back up, plate, keep an eye on him, and then push up again. Footsteps. At this point, have the Finnick out, because if it's going to be a close range battle in a building, you want to have the Finnick out, because it's the Finnick, that boy, that thing fires. It hits. All right, so we're going to have to, oh my goodness. Oh, terrible end to the zone here. Now, where do I think is the best place to go? I'm rotating edge here, but you're gonna have to clear out a whole bunch of guys on this side. So I would you're gonna either pick left and go this way, but you're gonna be downhill, I believe, or you pick the right side. I picked the right side because you got a little bit of buildings here for some cover, but you do have to clear out this entire side of the zone. So it's gonna be a tough one for this guy right here, but I think he can pull it off. I really do think he can pull it off. You're just gonna have to be very methodical. Yeah, you go on this left side here and you get that high ground, but you're gonna have to play it smart and you're gonna have to clear out people. And this is why I say you don't want to really be in the middle of the map, because now we're gonna have to deal with waves and waves of players. There we go, there's one man. He's in the open, you see what I'm saying? Like, take those shots. Take those He could have beamed that boy. That was a free Oz. If he takes too long to rotate, now people are going to be holding him out of the zone. And this is a very hard rotation, guys. This is an incredibly hard rotation, because I guarantee you there's somebody up that hill. We already see a guy on the right over here who's coming out of this. He should be coming out over here, and that guy had his guns gold, so you know he's been working on his shot. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and we now have a guy in the buggy on the left. You don't have a gas mask. You gotta go. Rotate left. Rotate left. Oh, he's gonna go straight. This is gonna be bad. Where's that guy with the gold guns? Yep, there he is. Bro, you're.
You've made it to the top 10.
And that's how most people play it. All right, Tony with the platinum. Cheese. Oh, that guy was doing a whole bunch of jumping and not making sure that the shots are hitting. Whole bunch of jumping, not making sure the shots are hitting. Way to get that win right there. Get the loot his bag real quick. Be careful though. There's definitely some mans over here. This guy's got a gas mask. He's playing the edge of the zone. This is why I like playing the edge of the zone, but now it's time to start rotating up. Is he gonna use the rover? He's gonna use the rover. Might be a high level player. I just saw somebody in that tree to the left of him, but he's just gonna pick one side over here. He's gonna pick one side over here. This is solid. Make sure nobody's behind you. And he's got a hill here so he can play the heady game. I love it. Let's go. This is a good spot. Got a little rock here. Don't be rotating too crazy in the open though. See, like right now, too crazy in the open. There we go. That's one man. I'm pretty sure there's a man in here somewhere. And I hold this rock. Hold this rock. Oh, it's getting crazy. You got a flash and a stun. This is a flash, right? I think it's a flash or a stun. Whatever it is, you got one, and then you got a frag grenade. Playing it nice and slow. You don't even need to jump in there because you got zone. All you gotta do is hold this guy out. There we go. Ooh. Get down, get down, get down, get down. That guy vacated building early. Oh, you gotta. Thirsted him. It's a 1v1. It's the flash grenade. Doesn't hit anything. Throws a flash one more time. Oh, you gotta get some cover, my guy. He's got the heady. You see how that guy's playing the heady with the rock? That's how you want to play it, guys. Make yourself hard to hit. Now, good rotation. Get into zone. You don't have to force anything. Yo, you need cover, my guy. You need some cover. He's on the right. He's on the right. Oh, I'm pointing, but he can't see. What am I saying? Okay, good. We got some cover right here. He's pushing up. Doesn't he have a close range weapon?
Gas is closing. Get to the...
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Assassination. Let's go. Jeez. Listen, if you guys enjoyed that one and you want to learn how to get better, here is another video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.